Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Now I hate making this type of video, but it definitely needs to be said. I don't want people walking around with this unrealistic expectation, this false hope that silver is going to hit $500 in a couple of months and they're going to be cashing out big. Now yes, silver has a lot of value. Yes, silver's price has a lot of room to run. But it doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow, not next week, not next month, maybe not even next year. And if it does happen next year, it's not going to be to these extremely high percentages that some people try to portray. I'm a realist. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Yes, if you own silver, even 1 ounce, you're more wealthy than 99% of the population. Only 1% of the world stacks silver. That's why Wall Street Silver says we're the 0.999%. It's because literally only about 1% of everyone owns precious metals. And if we look at it, see, this is the thing. We determine a country's wealth off of how much gold they have. America's the richest country in the world because we own the most gold. So if you're determining a country's wealth status, depending upon how much gold they have, let's break that down from a person-to-person basis as well. Well, so you're saying that no matter how much money a country has, it doesn't matter, it's how much gold they have. So from a person-to-person basis, whoever has X amount of dollars in their bank account, it doesn't matter because the guy that has that the silver or gold in their safe, that's how we determine wealth. So this is kind of a tricky, controversial, not so black and white type of statement to make, because what one person seems as quote unquote wealthy is going to be different than someone else. One person might think making $100,000 off silver when they sell, if they sell, is a lot, where someone else might think $1 million is, or someone else might think $5,000 is. It's very individualized. It's depending upon each person's perception, which is also why you have to take in consideration price variance. If I make a video saying that by 2025, silver is going to explode, two different people could look at that title and have two completely different ideas from it. One person might think I'm talking about $50 being quote unquote an exploding price. The other person might think $1,000 is what I mean by quote unquote that exploding price. Do you see how to each person it can vary depending upon their own idea or assumption? That's also why you have to be careful when you're looking at people talking about high prices without giving exact numbers of dates or time frames or what percentage they actually mean. Now, there are different ways to stack silver and make more money quicker than other people stacking different ways. So let's talk about that. There's essentially two different types of stackers. There's the long haulers, then there's the quick flippers. Long haulers are more, that's the majority. They're definitely the majority. They are the people that just buy silver and hold it, and they're going to keep holding it. And it's more of a hedge against inflation as the dollar loses its purchasing power. It's like putting your money in a time capsule. These people aren't planning, like myself, aren't planning on selling for 10, 15 years. Usually going to pass a lot of it down to their kids or grandkids. They're just throwing it in the vault and just locking that baby up. The other sort of person, which is the minority, the quick flippers, these people, they're almost like marginal traders, like day traders. They look for opportunities to buy coins and then resell them or flip them at higher prices. Some of these people will look for key dates or older numismatic coins, then they'll send them into NGC, get them graded, trying to get an MS69 or MS70, then they'll resell them on eBay. A lot of quick flippers are very active on their eBay, or they're always trying to make trades or deals with other people. And there's no wrong way, there really isn't. It just depends on your time frame, your goals, right? What is your idea of stacking? Why did you start stacking? And I pose that question to you. Are you a quick flipper or a long hauler? Now, I'm assuming most people are going to say long haulers, but it doesn't matter. If you're a quick flipper, say that and mean that. I mean, I know a lot of people that like some higher premium coins, and it's not because they just think it's pretty, it's because they can put a pretty penny in their pocket. There's no wrong way to stack silver, and that's why it's such a beautiful investment. You can you can definitely do both. You can be a quick flipper and a long hauler. If you want to make money quicker, then I highly recommend investing in the coins that appreciate quicker. There's no reason, if you're a quick flipper, you should be buying standard bullion, because the coins only are pegged to spot price. So you're not going to make any money, especially with something like silver that isn't very, it doesn't move to very high percentages on a year-on-year basis like Bitcoin does. The only way you're going to start making money on top of spot price, regardless of spot price, is by investing in the coins that aren't attached to spot price. Generic silver, American Eagles, Canadian Maple Leafs, those coins move with spot price. So if in 20 years of spot price is still $28, all those coins will still be pegged to $28. But if you have some coins like pandas, kookaburras, any type of coin where the design changes every year, lower mintage numbers, those coins, regardless of spot price, over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, will be doubling, tripling, quadrupling. So quick flippers and long haulers shouldn't have the same exact strategy in regards to what coins they buy, because different coins move at different speeds. Now, there's benefits to both, right? If you're a long hauler, you can get a lot more silver for a lot cheaper. Building your dollar per ounce average, you can be accumulating hundreds of more ounces compared to the person that buys $100 an ounce coin. Compared, you can get 3 or 4 ounces from that, and that adds up. Think about that, a 1-to-4 ratio. Think about if you're adding hundreds, if not thousands, to that. You can add a lot more money. You get a lot more silver and make a lot more money in return, especially if spot price goes up. Because if you're a quick flipper, you're basically, your whole hope is that so it's not hoping, you're assuming that spot price is going to stay low, so you want to make money by the coins profiting, rising in price. But if you're a long hauler, it's not about the coins rising in price. You're hoping or assuming that spot price is what's going to rise before the coins start appreciating. So it's almost these battle of two perspectives. The people that think silver is going to stay, it's going to take long for silver to rise, and they want to make money, they're going to invest into some high premium silver. The people that think that spot price is going to rise, then sooner than that, then they're going to be investing in a bullion. And that's what you would need to do, depending upon when you think silver is going to rise. Because if you think spot price is going to rise within the next year or two, then you wouldn't be stacking the same types of silver that if you think spot price is going to rise in 10 years or 20 years. And that makes sense. That's why you have so many different types of people, because people invest for different types of reasons and have different assumptions or opinions on the way the silver market is going to go. Diversification is always key. I always say, if you keep your eggs in all one basket and that basket drops, all your eggs are broken. But if you have 5 or 10 different baskets, if one of those baskets drops, you still have several other baskets. Plus, most of us do have somewhat of a collector in us. I mean, yes, silver, it is about financial freedom at the end of the day, but the coins are beautiful. You do get attached to some coins more than others, which is also why you should have an emergency silver stacking plan, coins that you would be willing to sell in case of an emergency. So, yes, you can make money. You can get rich stacking silver, but what is wealth? Why, if you're looking at wealth in dollar terms, then that's kind of contradicting. The whole reason we're investing into silver is to take fake money, worthless money, and put it into real money, coins that have real value, that hold their value. So if you're going to be taking fake money, putting it into real money, and then selling the real money back to fake money, is that really becoming wealthy? Is that really rich? Remember, America is the wealthiest country because we own the most gold, not because we can print off the most dollars. Remember that. So it's almost a trick question. Because what is wealth to you? And whatever that stands to you is how you would answer this question, or how you would go about this with your stacking strategy. Some people might want to only be stacking for 1 to 5 years. If silver jumps up to $100 within the next couple of years, they might sell and never look back at silver and never think anything else of it. They'll rake in the dough and they'll go about their ways. Some people, though, might look at $100 and say, man, you know what? Silver has a lot more value than $100. I'm not selling. I'm holding off. Actually, I'll keep buying at $100 because that's still cheap. You see how it depends upon each person? Some people, which I would probably be in this category, some people, if it does get to $100 or something along those lines, sell like 5 or 10%, rake in some of that because there's probably going to be a correction afterwards, and then you can buy more silver for cheaper after the correction occurs, actually adding more ounces to your stack than originally. So just from using that little rally to your advantage, then you can trade between the gold to silver ratio. If you own gold and the ratio goes up to 120 like it did, then you can trade silver for gold, and then when it goes back down to 60, then trade the gold back to silver and earn free gold or silver. I mean, there's a lot of ways to go about it, but the whole point of this video is just showcasing that, yes, you can make money stacking silver, but don't be unrealistic with it. I don't want you guys to have false hope. I don't want you guys to have unrealistic expectations that then in return lead to resentments and could potentially push you away from precious metals, silver stacking for good. And that would be a shame. That would be a terrible thing. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I make daily videos, weekly live streams. I think I'm going to do all my live streams on Friday nights. And then I also do monthly giveaways. You do not want to miss out. I'm doing a 47K giveaway. I'm also doing giveaways during my live streams, so weekly giveaways and monthly giveaways, lots of giveaways. Most importantly, though, daily videos, giving you guys the most up-to-date information in the world of silver stacking. You guys have to be updated. You cannot be blindly investing. I would love to know what you guys think about this question. When you hear this type of topic brought about, what do you think about it? Do you think that you're going to be considered wealthy, or do you think you already are wealthy considered, when you're comparing this to the everyday person that doesn't have an ounce of silver, all their money is pegged to fiat in their bank account, which is just basically getting thrown away, crumbling to the ground. Love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.